Bam, 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 Contagious Disease Watch. This message is being broadcast at the request of the Camera Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. It has been discovered that over the past few weeks, another country has had an uprising in a weird disease that is known to be contagious. In order to take precautions, Camera will be closing down all borders indefinitely. This does not mean they will stay shut down, but all international flights have been put out of service temporarily. It has been decided that this virus is dangerous and it has an 80% mortality rate. This virus is called Croaking frog syndrome, and it is definitely contagious. 80% mortality rate, and there is no cure. In addition, all of Camera will be placed under a contagious disease watch until we figure out more, until we make sure that the country is safe. In order to take precautions during a contagious disease watch, we would encourage you to take the following actions now. Close and lock all doors and windows. Cover all doors and windows with damp rags. Turn off all heating and air conditioning systems. And do not go outside unless it's for a life-threatening emergency. We will be sending hazmat teams door to door to make sure that this virus will be contained as soon as it's discovered in Camera. Now, the symptoms of this virus include, but may not be limited to, a croaking sound like you would hear from a frog, coughing, wheezing, vomiting blood, bloody nose, diarrhea, and confusion with migraines. And these patients may become hostile at any time. It has been advised that if you have come into contact with anyone who you believe may be infected with croaking frog syndrome, should immediately call 911 and report the location of the infected individual. Please ring our hazmat team at 911. Do not call the emergency services at 604, as the emergency services can do nothing in the hands of this situation. Our hazmat teams will take care of the virus as soon as it is discovered in the country. Please stay tuned to KTCS Channel 9 News, and we will continue to serve the affected areas. If you do not live in any of the infected areas, specifically Barley County, then please tune in to media outlets that are serving your local area. Thank you. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Contagious disease warning. This message is being broadcast at the request of the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. As of 9:15 a.m., it has been confirmed that the croaking frog syndrome has been detected within the borders of Camera. The first known case popped up in the state of Croaking. This is a contagious disease warning, and important instructions will follow. close and lock all doors and windows. Wear surgical masks rated 98 out of 100. Do not go outside unless it's for an emergency purposes. Put damp rags on all cracks of your home. Turn off all heating and air conditioning vents. Make sure you keep your distance from all of your family members or any other occupants in your home. And if you believe that you or someone within your household is infected with croaking frog syndrome, then please call the hazmat teams. Thank you. Beam, beam, beam. Beam, 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 beam. Contagious disease warning. This message is being broadcast at the request of the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Please stay indoors immediately. If you are outside, then please go inside immediately. This is a national emergency, and important instructions will follow. Go indoors now. Close and lock all doors and windows. Cover all cracks of your home with damp towels. Turn off all heating and air conditioning immediately. Recently, it has been discovered that the croaking frog syndrome is even more severe than we thought it was. In addition, some alerts in the future may change. We have recently discovered that croaking frog syndrome is turning people into frogs, and they will continue to croak and make frog noises. These frogs are exactly 7 feet tall in height, and it has recently been discovered that the frogs from the contaminated individuals are carrying what appears to be nuclear graphite. In this case, we would encourage everyone to seek shelter in a nuclear fallout shelter. However, it is unlikely that these frogs will explode. It is always better to be safe than sorry. So please, do not attempt to leave your home unless you are evacuating the area. Should any member of your family or household become infected with croaking frog syndrome, then please throw them out of your home immediately. This is a life-threatening emergency. Thank you. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. This is only a test. The emergency alert system in the Pro-CO area requires a monthly test. This emergency alert system has been programmed to alert the public of any natural or unnatural disasters. And this concludes the test of the emergency alert system. Bam, bam, bam. We interrupt this program. This is a national emergency. Please pay attention as important instructions will follow. Bam, 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 bam. Contagious disease warning. This message has been broadcast at the request of the Derby Towers. Please close and lock all doors immediately. If anyone is infected, then please throw them out immediately. This station has interrupted its regular programming at the request of the Derby Towers to participate in the National Emergency Alert System. During this emergency, most stations will remain on the air providing news and information about this unfolding emergency. We interrupt this program. This channel has interrupted its regular programming at the request of the Derby Towers to proceed in part in the country's emergency alert system. During this emergency, most stations will remain on the air providing news and information about this unfolding emergency. This is an emergency message. This channel has interrupted its regular programming at the request of the Derby Towers to participate in the National Emergency Alert System. During this emergency, most stations will remain on the air providing news and information about this upcoming emergency. Please stand by. The president of Camera or his authorized representative will be speaking on all channels momentarily. Please stand by. Please stand by. Please stand by. Ladies and gentlemen, the president of Camera. Good morning, my fellow Camerans. It is of my biggest apologies to inform you that all of the safety measures that we have taken to ensure that this virus does not enter the country have failed. It appears that before the virus was discovered by our country, several infected individuals from other countries have entered our borders. And now they are going around and they're infecting our residents with this virus. It has recently been discovered that the croaking frog syndrome consists of croaking noises, coughing blood, bloody nose, vomiting, and a high fever with migraines. It has also been determined that the people who have been infected are turning into these giant 7-foot-tall frog-like beings, and they contain nuclear graphite inside of them. It is unlikely that these frogs will explode. However, it's better to be safe than sorry. Moments ago, all residents of the Shot County area or the Barley County area have been asked to evacuate to a nuclear fallout shelter. Please remain in your homes anyways, as it is unknown how many of these people may be infected. Momentarily, we will be finding the source of this virus, and we will be coming out with a cure for it. In the meantime, I would like to tell you all that please be brave. In times of crisis, we stand strong and tall as wide, and we will end up coming out of this 10 times as strong as we were before. So please do not panic. Panicking is only good for making situations worse than they already are. Thank you. That was a message from the president of Camera. Normal programming will resume momentarily. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. All clear. This is an all clear message. The following message is being broadcast at the request of the Camera government. It has been determined that we have found the cause of croaking frog syndrome, and we have created an antivirus for the syndrome itself, and the vaccine is being administered to all residents around the world. and the virus will no longer be a threat. However, it is still advised to stay in your home as of now, as the virus may still be out there, and there may still be infected individuals that are spreading it around. Thank you, and this is an all-clear message. And normal programming will begin at the tone. Bam, bam, bam.